No, they're Valley. They're giving shows. Also, if the new norm is the 400s and you're like in the 300s, that ain't so bad.
I'm
I
pitching
I
us, or
agree
I'm
with
pitching a
you.
show with us.
Okay, get in your car, fill it up with
I'm not
gas.
getting in my car. I'm doing a TikTok and I'm going to address it to Andy
Uh,
Cohen because between you and me, we have as many downloads in a month as like some of those shows have for an entire, like, we probably have more than they're getting now for an entire month.
when you say
So
400, we sure as hell do. One thing to address, you said about Bethany never being back. No, I mean, also, Bethany, I know you don't like her. And I know that, but Bethany is the reason she's not going to be, because did you see this whole article that came out with, I think I sent it to you, this whole article that came out about her, about how, of course, she's like, I never wanted to be a social media star. This never, I mean, this just happened. Bethany, because Sarah's rolling her eyes, but Bethany is like us. Like, I control is this microphone on? I control this. You get calls by iHeart and this one and that. You're fucking wheeling and dealing with 13 deals there that you're trying to figure out. We
I
get
wish I were
calls.
higher.
There's no attitude when I say this, that we get calls, Sarah and I, to be on networks and to do deals, hundreds and hundreds of calls per month, hundreds. You might do something great, like, but we are controlling the narrative here. I think Bethany never, she, floundered after, the podcast didn't do well. Look, everyone has a medium. Bethany just, so I think she also realizes, like, wait, like, I'm the fucking master of my own destiny here. I wake up and I turn on the TikTok and I'm like, Bryn, get over here. Eat the sandwich. Tell us if you like it. She's like, no, why would I ever go back and work for a fucking net? It's like, you're in control, just like David and Sarah are. If you like, guys, if you like what I'm saying, keep listening. If not, keep listening. That's my tagline. Many people hate listen every day. I thank you
It's
from
a
the
great
bottom of
tag.
my heart. That's my tagline. So I don't think Bethany is like,
There's just no scenario she's coming back. I don't blame
no.
her. And there's not the money there that it used to be. Even with Teresa, and I think if all the tax stuff is true,
You
they're
think there'll be a
also,
pay cut when you
yeah.
now that
Yes.
Sarah has predicted an RHONJ future with Teresa and Melissa, you think they're going to say that? Because
Yeah.
when I worked at Martha Stewart and I worked at all those companies running HR, I would always say, why are we laying off all these people? I have every fucking December at Martha Stewart, we had to lay people off. Then we had to hire 8 million people 3 months later when we realized we had new work for the new year. I'm like, can't we just go to Susan and tap her on the lid and say, listen, bitch, sorry to speak to you this way. I am the head of HR and recruiting. I'm sorry, but I'm very unprofessional. You make fucking $400,000, and that ain't fuck that. Those days are over. We're gonna give you 200. Shut the fuck up. Sit in your goddamn cubicle, or go and you are a certain age, and I mean you can't say that. But if you don't think age discrimination doesn't exist in corporate America, let me tell you something, people. It does. Oh, we would get the resumes. I would have the hiring managers. Oh, this person seems too old on paper. You can't say that. Shh, shh. Get out of my office, David. Just throw the resume in the garbage. All right, well, I'm not doing it. I'm being told to do it. So there's nothing I can do. So they would always say, it doesn't work, David. It doesn't work. We can't have someone stay for a 30% pay cut. It just doesn't work, David. The person's going to be unhappy. I pled the case every year. Why? The person, they're not going to get another job. Look at her. She walks around, crumbs are falling out of her back pocket. She's got candy wrappers in her purse from 1990. No one's going to hire this poor woman when she walks in for an interview. The suit is from like H&M, and I don't even mean like the good section. No, the poor woman. It's Christmas. Can't you just, she'll probably stay for 100. Our jobs will be easier. You're just lazy. You don't want to hire new people. Get back to your desk, David. Martha has spoken. Okay. So I don't know. Like, is that gonna work with
Acting
it?
out the whole thing.
Is
Uh,
that gonna well these
yeah.
are true stories, you guys. I have lived a lot of different lives up to this point.
Yeah. I mean,
Is
I
that gonna work? Hey, Teresa, fuck your fucking 2.5 million. Here's 800,000, take it or leave it. It's a shitload of money. You think that's how it's gonna work? I'm
yes.
asking.
Look, I
Okay.
worked in two dying businesses, local news and local radio. Yes.
Okay.
The only reason the Kane show we got paid the most was because we had the highest ratings, but everybody else, it was like slash, 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 and can you do 18 more jobs if you want to keep your job? And
Okay.
most people said yes because they love the little bit of fame and the free promo and things that you get. So, yeah. And I mean, local, nothing is easier than working local news. I mean, please.
Okay, Teresa and Melissa, good news today from Sarah Fraser. By the way, you know who's not having some good news today?
Oh,
The professor.
what's going on with the professor? Good. Let's talk about RHOP because I have like lots of things I want to say about this.
Stacey Rusch has told Wendy Osefo to go fuck herself. Happy Eddie can suck it. I have started my own, I think, cannabis business.
Okay,
And
I
yes,
know that Giselle called Stacey out for this, but wait,
jizzy jizz, jizzy jizz.
does this seem off-brand for Stacey, or is this going to be like high-end edibles? Because then I thought to myself, okay, maybe this is like luxury designer edibles, which I think there's a market for that. But I just don't see Stacey Rusch as like a weed girl.
I would like to wish her the best of luck because guess what? You don't have local farmers growing your product and shipping it right to people's front doors. But cornbreadhemp.com/velvet with 30% off does. So good luck, Stacy. We are not interested. Cornbread hemp is the finest
I
product.
am. Rusher, I'm interested. You can call the Sarah Fraser show, girl. I
Excuse
want to
me?
advertise your products. Yeah, I do. Because
Excuse me?
is it gonna be bougie? Is it gonna be bad and bougie? Like I what do you make of all
Well,
this? People are like,
people have said
Belle isn't a
Giselle.
liar.
They said, right, Giselle never lies. Really? Well, she doesn't lie, I guess. She just doesn't tell the truth or anything because she doesn't speak. Giselle hides. I love Giselle, love her. But yeah, people are saying Giselle Bryant never lies. Let this be a lesson. All of a sudden, Giselle's got a lot of fans. Where was I? When did this happen? Jizzy Jizz has entered the building. What else you got to say about this one, girl?
Nothing. Let's see, what's her company called? It's called, wait a minute, Happy Juneteenth.
Hmm.
I'm proud to celebrate the historical legacy of this day and also make history as the first African American woman to launch a cannabis brand in Virginia. That's amazing. I didn't realize we don't have any other women.
Well,
I know. I'm
not
not sure if that's,
not to be a lawyer, but what part, where is the emphasis on that sentence and what is the actual language? The first African American to launch a cannabis brand, period. Oh, it's going to be in Virginia, or the first African American to launch a cannabis brand in Virginia. Like, okay, well, there's an African American women brand in the next state, and the next, see what I'm saying? Is it in Virginia or is it ever? Not to take away from her accomplishments. Okay, I'll shut up now. Go on.
yeah, that's a great point. It's Sheo. It's a Nigerian term, be joyous and happy. It blends elevated ingredients with a lifestyle forward ethos of deliver a one of a kind edible experience to Virginia's medical cannabis market. Not only is Rush making waves in the wellness industry with this launch, but she's leaving her mark in the history books. I look, I wish you and I are small business owners. I hope you slay, girl. Slay, slay, slay.
Okay.
I was kind of hoping